was in a pretty good mood until right after work. And now I'm very angry. I'm so angry. And it's been a long process because this involves my last ex-husband. I know he watches my videos because he let me know not too long ago. And I just want to say a couple things. I had to block him. Now, in the beginning of my videos, I had talked about him off and on, and here recently I've talked about him. And he is a very controlling man. It has always been about him. He took me for all my money, and I barely got anything, and I mean barely. While he got 2 or 3 pairs of shoes at a time, and Yeti things, and $62,000 vehicles, and I mean, I can go on and on and on. And on. And when I left him January of 2019, I moved back to Arkansas from Florida. And I went through a horrible transition with jobs because I was angry, so angry with myself that I had put myself in that situation to be treated like crap for, gosh, 4 years. 4 years of hell. This man, if he didn't get his way, he would throw childlike temper tantrums. It was horrible. In the beginning, I thought, we just got to get used to each other. That's all. We just got to mesh, and it never would happen. So when I left him in January 2019, came here, and I had to get over this anger and kind of like a sadness and try to find myself again. So I wasn't in a good place for a year, which led me to become a month behind in my car payments. They can't repossess your car unless you're 2 months behind, and I'm never 2 months behind, but I'm always 1. My loan place does not call me unless I pay it a week early. So I'll just say it like this. My car payment is due on the 15th of every month. Keep in mind, I'm a month behind. And I always pay it on the 15th. So when I pay it on the 15th, the one I'm behind on creeps ahead. And I'm like in the next week or so, then I'm behind a month. Well, since I've had this job and my apartment and everything, I pay it on or before the 15th every month. But keep in mind, I'm still a month behind. Last month, I paid it a week before the due date. And when I do that, they tend to call. And when I don't, they don't call. It doesn't make sense, I know. And I hope you can understand how I just described it. Well, I never answer their phone call. I never do. And today, they called my ex, because his name is still attached to this car. I've been struggling to get my new name, Elora Grace, into the credit bureaus. I have on the TransUnion, but I'm struggling to get them to get their job done in Experian. And until I do that, I cannot refinance my car because the credit bureaus have my birth name, except for one. And when I apply for things, it keeps coming back error. So I can't refinance it until I get my new name on both. And when I can and refinance it, I could take his name off because it's under and or mine and his name. But when I divorced him, the car was rewarded to me, but I was supposed to take his name off. And I haven't been able to do that because I can't refinance it. So in the stipulation in the divorce decree says that if I become behind on it, he can come and get it. So he has messaged me a couple of times here in the last couple of months, and I don't want to reply to him because once again, when I left him, I'm always wanting to be friends with everybody. And even though he'd done me wrong, I still kind of want to be friends. I don't know why. But when he started treating me like shit again recently, I stopped. He threw one of his temper tantrums, and I just stopped. I couldn't do it. I don't want to talk to him anymore. I'm not married to him. I don't have to talk to him. I don't have to have anything to do with him anymore. So I stopped texting him. Well, he had sent me text a couple of times. I won't reply. So he started threatening me with this text today, that I better answer him or he'll come and take this car and I'm behind and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, don't you threaten me. And it made me mad. And I'm like, don't fucking threaten me. I told him I'm making that car payment tomorrow and I'm always a month behind, and he knows this. And then he said something about, again, coming to get it, to repo it himself. And I just said, fuck off, because he was being an ass, just like he always is. And then he starts calling me a effing liar, effing C word, female part, C word. He started saying I'm lying about my clairvoyance. And then I just had to block him. And he was still going when I blocked him, because we have Apple phones and you can see the little dots on people is messaging. So I had to block him. But he was going on, calling me names, calling me filthy names, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, mister. I know you're watching this video because you know I'm pissed off, and you know I'm going to do this about you. I'm not going to say your name, but I do know that your daughter probably watches my videos too, and I'm sorry, but you did this yourself. I've always been nice to you, always. You did not need to call or text me and threaten me today, because I don't have to take it no more. Just saying. And there's only 2 people that watch my videos that know who you are. It's you and your daughter. I don't know if your son does or not. Can you tell I'm mad? Can you really tell I'm mad? I am so mad. And I shouldn't do this and put it on my YouTube. But dang it, I'm not that type of person. I'm really not. But I hope that this video will have other males and females thinking they don't have to tolerate this crap. If people put them down and threaten them and call them filthy names, yeah, you don't have to tolerate it. Do not stand for that. You don't have to have these people in your life, people that degrade you, put you down, and call you filthy names. All I said to him was fuck off. That's all I said. I didn't call him a name. I didn't call him a name. He made me mad, and yeah, I said F off. But then, he started calling me a liar, a filthy C, female part. That's uncalled for. He could have handled the situation nicely. He could have sent a text saying, hey, please answer me and let me know where you stand on this. Because if you need help or you're behind, I'll need to come and get the car, because it's still in my name too. How hard was that? That's not very hard at all. He's just mad and angry because I will not reply to his texts. In the past, he could treat me like crap, and I was stuck there in the marriage and hoping that he was the nice guy he was when I first met him. But no, I don't have to do it anymore. I feel better. And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But for all of you watching my video, you don't have to take this crap. Just know that. I guess I got my point through. So I haven't had any visits lately. Not much new going on. I feel like I may be getting sick, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But today tomorrow I'll get off early, and you're watching this tomorrow. So that's all I'm going to say in this video. I love you guys more than you know, and I hope you're well. And take no crap. No crap. I love you guys, and I'm sending you love, light, and peace. Bye.